X stands for number of elements that belongs to set A only. So here I have considered 15 is my A intersection B value. Here no need to use the formula for finding n of A intersection B, n of A union B. Hello everyone, welcome back to my new session. I am Shweta, Computer Science faculty, Vidyashram First Grade College, Mysuru. In my last session, I have discussed some basic concepts on Venn diagram. So today, I will discuss the problems based on Venn diagram. So what is Venn diagram? Venn diagram is a pictorial representation of a given set and it represents the relationship between the sets. So I have discussed some basic concepts on Venn diagram, how to write the Venn diagram for A union B and A intersection B, and also I have discussed difference of set, how to write the Venn diagram for A difference B and B difference A, and also I have discussed the complement operation called how to write the diagram for A dash, A complement and B complement. So these are the basic things I have discussed in my previous session. So today I am going to discuss about the problems based on Venn diagram. Very simple concept. First understand the concept of Venn diagram for 2 elements and 3 elements. Easily you can score in Venn diagram. So Venn diagram in case of 2 elements. So how to write the Venn diagram for 2 elements? First I will explain for 2 elements and next I will discuss the 3 elements Venn diagram. Where X, Y, Z number of elements that belong to set A only. So here I have X, Y and overlapping area is Z. I have 3 variables, but here X stands for number of elements that belongs to set A only. So here I have 2 sets A and set B and 4 variables X, Y, Z and W. So what is this S stands for? Number of elements that belong to set A only. Number of elements, X stands for number of elements that belongs to set A only, and Y means number of elements that belongs to set B only, and Z means the number of elements that belong to set A and B both. Z means number of elements that belongs to both set A and set B. This is the overlapping area called Z. And here the Z area is considered as A intersection B. Why it is A intersection B? Because Z is a number of elements that belong to set A also set B, and W means number of elements that belong to none of the set A or B. This is W. Number of elements that belong to none of the sets A or B called as W. So first understand this concept. After that, so what is this N of A? N of A means, so here I have Z variable and X variable in set A and set B. So what is that N of A? N of A means X plus Z is equal to N of A. I can consider X plus Z. This overlapping area and X area I can consider as it is N of A. N of A is equal to X plus Z. And what is N of B? N of B is equal to Y plus Z. N of B is equal to Y plus Z. Clear? And what is N of A intersection B? N of A intersection B means it is the overlapping common region called as Z. N of A intersection B is equal to Z. So these are the basic terms you have to understand in Venn diagram. So first I will consider this N of A is equal to X plus Z. You need to add the overlapping area also. So I can consider it as N of A, and N of B means Y plus Z, and N of A intersection B means only the overlapping area is Z. So here I am explaining the examples for x, y, z variables. Sometimes in problems you may get the values. If you get any values, you have to use the method. So n of a is equal to x plus z, n of b is equal to y plus z, n of a intersection b is equal to z. And what is n of a union b? A union b means both x plus y plus z. N of a union b means x plus y plus z is called as n of a union b. So using this method, we can find the Venn diagram, we can draw the Venn diagram for a given problem. So it's just an example for three elements called x and y and z. If you get any numbers instead of this x, y, z, you may get the numbers, so you can use this method. So what is n of a? N of a is equal to x plus z, n of b means it is y plus z, n of a intersection b means it is only the common region called z, and n of a union b means both x plus y plus z. This is the basic structure of Venn diagram. Using this method, you can draw a Venn diagram easily. So let us understand the concept clearly. So first problem, universal set U is equal to, I have one statement, x such that x is an outcome of a dice's roll. So if you roll one dice, you will get the 6 possible outcomes. So which are the outcomes you will get? U is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. If you roll one dice, you will get the 6 possible outcomes 1 to 6. That is U is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the second set A is equal to S such that x belongs to even numbers. So which are the even numbers you will consider? So I will consider the even numbers only in the set element U. So 2, 4, 6. These are the even numbers. So A is equal to 2, 4, 6. So I have two set U, universal set, and set A. So U is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A is equal to 2, 4, 6. So here have to write the Venn diagram for a given set element. How to write the Venn diagram for a given set element, set U and set A? So first write the set element A. So I have one set element called U and this is universal set. So first write the set element A, that is 2, 4 and 6. And you just cross check the set U and set A. So 2, 4, 6 is common in both set A and universal set. So already I have written the set element of A, that is 2, 4, 6. Except this common, so write the remaining element of U in the outside of this circle. Except the common elements, you just write the remaining element of set U, that is 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5 is my universal set. So this is your Venn diagram. So next see the question number 2. Here A is a subset of U. A is a subset of U means I can write A is a subset of U, or U is a superset of A. That means U is a superset of A. So if A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and B is equal to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have two set elements A and B. Then represents A difference B and B difference A through Venn diagrams. So I have two set elements, set A and set B, set A and set B. This is universal set. Set A and set B. So in set A and set B, you have to find the A difference B and B difference A. First, check the common element of both set A and set B. 4, 5 is my common element. So I will write inside the overlapping area 4, 5, and here you have to find A difference B. First write the common elements in both set A and set B inside the overlapping area. Then if you want to find A difference B, except this, just write the remaining element of A. Except this 4, 5 common element, just write the remaining element of A, that is 1, 2 and 3. So here inside the circle of A, I'll write 1, 2, 3. I'll repeat. Here I have two set elements, set A and set B. So first check the common element in both the sets. 4, 5 is common in both the sets, that I will write in a overlapping area. Then if you want to find A difference B, just check the remaining element of, except this common element, just write the remaining element of A, you will get A difference B, that is 1, 2, 3. So for first question A difference B, you have to shade this area only. For first question A difference B, you have to shade only this region, that is 1, 2, 3. And how to find it for B difference A? So for B difference A, you have two set element A and B, and this is universal set. First check the common element of both set A and set B. Again it is 4 and 5. And write the remaining element of A, 1, 2, 3. And next for set B, just write the remaining element of B, that is 6, 7, 8. So here I am finding B difference A. So for that I will shade only this B region. So this is your Venn diagram for A difference B and B difference A. So you can mark like this also, otherwise you can use this method also. So next problem we have. And next problem, in a group of 100 persons. In a group of 100 persons means, so totally we have 100 person, that is A union B is equal to 100. First read the question properly. In a group of 100 person, that is A union B is equal to 100. And 72 people can speak English. 72 people can speak English. That is N of A is equal to 72. I'll write 72 people can speak English. So how many people can speak English? 72 people. So people who can speak English only, that is only A. I'll write N of A is equal to 72. And 43 can speak French. So how many can speak French? People who can speak French only B, that is N of B is equal to 43. And how many can speak English only? How many can speak English only? That is your question. And how many can speak French only? Second question. And how many can speak both English and French? So here first write all the given values. Given that N of A in union B is equal to 100 persons. And 72 people can speak only English and 43 people can speak only French. So how many can speak English only? And how many can speak French only? And how many can speak both English and French? You have three questions here. So how will you find? Using the Venn diagram. So here you have to find A is equal to how much, B is equal to how much, and how many can speak both English and French. So A intersection B is equal to how much? You need to find these three questions. So first write the formula. Already have explained in my previous session. So N of A union B is equal to N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B. This is a formula for finding A union B or N of A intersection B also. You can use this formula for finding N of A union B and N of A intersection B. First write the given values. So N of A union B is equal to how much? 100. Write the value of N of A union B, and N of A is equal to, they have given 72 people can speak English. So N of A is equal to, have considered it as 72. So in place of N of A, you can write it is 72. and n of b is equal to 43. That is 43 can speak French, and minus n of a intersection b. That we have to find out. So how many can speak both English and French means? So we have to find a intersection b. So we have to find the common people, those who can speak both English and French out of 100 persons. So that is called as a intersection b. So substitute the value, given values, that is 100 is equal to 72 plus 43 minus n of a intersection b. So here have to find a intersection b, not a union b. Already we know the value of a union b, it is 100. So cross multiply this n of a intersection b to this side and n of a union b value to this side. So we will get n of this minus will changes to plus and this plus will changes to minus. So we will get 72 plus 43 minus 100 is equal to 15. So n of a intersection b is equal to 15. 15 students can speak both English and French. And so here we have to find how many can speak only English and how many can speak only French using Venn diagram. First you have to find the value of a intersection b and a union b, n of a and n of b. Then we can draw a Venn diagram easily. So what is a Venn diagram for? So here I have two set elements, that is a and b. So here what is a intersection b? A intersection b is equal to 15. That is common in both set a and set b. We got 15. 15 we got the answer in the formula. So 15 is a common region. So now you have to find a and b sets. So here I have considered n of a is equal to 72. 72 people can speak English. So n of a is equal to 72. What is n of b? It is 43. So before that I have explained about the two variables, that is a and b. So if you get three variables x, y and z, how will you find the exact value? So if you are adding x plus z, if you are adding x plus z, you will get the value of a. If you are adding y plus z, you will get the value of b. So now I know the value of z. Z value is 15. So here find the value of x. I have considered n of a is equal to 72. So 72 minus 15. 72 minus 15. Why? Because 15 is my common region is 15. So I have to subtract this. 72 minus 15, you will get 57. And we have to find the value of set b only. So 43 minus 15 is 28. So now you can cross check the values. So now you can use this method x plus z. Add these two values, 57 plus 15. How much you will get? 7 plus 5 is 12 and 5 plus 1 6, 6 plus 1 is 72. So this 72 is my n of a value, right? And 28 plus 15. 28 plus 15, 8 plus 5 is 13 and 43. So 43 is my n of b value. So this is exactly correct. So you can use this method. So x, y and z. If you are adding this value, again have to get the same value. So here I have considered 15 is my a intersection b value. I got 15. So 15 is common for both, can speak English and French. So 15 and n of a is equal to 72. So 72 minus 15 is, I will get 57. And n of b is equal to 43. 43 minus 15 is 28. So set A. What is the question? How many can speak in French only? So what is the question? How many can speak English only? So 57 student can speak English only. And how many can speak French only? So here 28 student can speak French only. So A intersection B is 15. So now you can cross check this. So 57 plus 28 plus 15. So we have in a group of 100 persons. So how many persons are there? 57, 28 and 15. So 7 plus 8 is 15, 15 plus 5 is 20 and it is 100. So totally we have 100 persons. Out of 100 persons, 57 people can speak English only and 28 people can speak French only and 15 people can speak both English and French only. So totally we have 100 persons. So using this method, easily you can draw a Venn diagram. So this is only for two elements I am explaining. This is a concept, simple concept for draw a Venn diagram. So next question, there are 195 industries in Mysore manufacturing pencil and rubber. So 195 industries can manufacture pencil and rubber also. So N of P union R. So pencil and rubber. I will take two sets P and R manufacturing pencil and rubber. So total industries is 195. So I will take N of P union R. And 120 industries manufacturing pencil. So 120 industries manufacturing pencil, that is N of P is equal to 120. And 110 industries manufacturing rubber. So 110 industries can manufacture rubber. And find the number of industries manufacturing both. Manufacturing both in the sense P intersection R, you have to find out, and manufacturing rubber only. Manufacturing rubber only, that is R dash. I will consider it as R dash. We know the value of N of R, but here we have to find manufacturing rubber only means I will take it as N of R dash is equal to how much? So this is your given question. You have to write the Venn diagram. You have to prepare the Venn diagram for this. So first write the formula. N of P union R is equal to N of P plus N of R minus N of P intersection R. Here we know the value of P union R. We have to find P intersection R. So P union R is 195 is equal to N of P is 120 plus N of R is 110 minus N of P intersection R. We have to find P intersection R. So cross multiply this P intersection R is equal to 120 plus 110 minus 195. So now 120 plus 110 is 230 minus 195. 230 minus 195 is 35. So N of P intersection R is equal to 35. So now draw the Venn diagram for this first. Draw a Venn diagram for N of P intersection R. So here pencil and rubber have two sets P and R. So here first write N of P intersection R. N of P intersection R is 35. So now what is N of P? N of P is equal to 120. So 120 minus 35. 120 minus 35. First write the given values. So here I have N of P is equal to 120, N of R is equal to 120. You just subtract from that number to common number called P of intersection R. So 120 minus 35 is equal to 85. So P is equal to 85. And what is N of R? N of R is equal to 110. 110 minus 35 is equal to 75. So R is equal to 75. So now you can cross check this. 85 plus 35 plus 75. So how many industries are there? Total 195 industries are there. So 15 and 10, 11, 19. So totally we got 195 industries. So your diagram is clear. So out of 195 industries, 85 industries can manufacture only pencil and 75 industries can manufacture only rubber and 35 industries can manufacture both pencil and rubber. This is your Venn diagram. And also we have one more question here. Manufacturing rubber only. Here we have to find how many industries can manufacture rubber only. So here we have to find N of R dash. So N of R dash is equal to N of R minus N of P intersection R. So what is N of R? It is 110 minus N of P intersection R is 35. So you will get 75. So again you have to draw a diagram for N of R dash. So here in the first diagram, you know the value of P intersection R. That means how many industries can manufacture both pencil and rubber. That is your question number 1. Manufacturing both means how many industries can manufacture both pencil and rubber. So you have to shade one particular region. How many industries can manufacturing both? Manufacturing both means this is the area called P intersection R. So have to shade this area only. The question number 1 is manufacturing both. So you have to shade only this area, overlapping area, that is the common region, common area for manufacturing both pencil and rubber. So this is your first question, Venn diagram. So also you have to find the Venn diagram for manufacturing rubber only. So again you will get the same diagram, pencil and rubber. So here manufacturing both pencil and rubber is again 35. And how many industries can manufacturing only pencil? 85. And how many can manufacture only rubber? That is 75. So here the question is manufacturing rubber only. Manufacturing rubber only, already we got the value of manufacturing rubber only, that is 75. So here in this diagram you have to shade the particular region. How many industries can manufacture rubber only? That is 75 industries. So you can shade only this region. So this is your Venn diagram for first question and this is for second question. Very simple concept. First understand the concept properly. How many questions you will get, that many Venn diagram you have to draw and show it in your examination. So this is called as Venn diagram. And the next question we have 150 college freshmen were interviewed, that is overall 150 college students were interviewed and 85 were registered for a math class. 85 were registered for a math class, that is I will consider N of A is equal to 85 and 70 were registered for an English class. For an English class I will take N of B is equal to 70 students and 50 were registered for both maths and English class. So what is N of A intersection B? N of A intersection B is equal to 50. 50 means 50 were registered for both math and English class. So N of A intersection B is equal to 50. First write all the given values, then easily you can draw a Venn diagram. And the question is how many signed up only for a math class? This is your question, first question. And how many signed up only for an English class? And how many signed up for both math and English class? And how many signed up for neither math nor English? So first write the given values. So here you have to write the Venn diagram. Here no need to use the formula for finding N of A intersection B, N of A union B. For N of A union B, we know the value, it is 150. N of A intersection B is equal to 50. Draw a diagram. So here have two sets A and B, or you can consider it is maths and this English. In bracket, you can consider maths and English, or set A or set B also. And what is N of A intersection B? N of A intersection B is equal to 50, right? So in overlapping area, I will write N of A intersection B. N of A intersection B means 50 were registered for both math and English, that is 50 students. I'll write it in a overlapping common area. And what is n of A? N of A is equal to 85. So 85 minus 50. 85 minus 50 is 35. And n of B is equal to 70. 70 minus 50 is 20. So here you just cross check the number of students. So how many students can only signed up for maths? That is 35. How many signed up only for a math class? Question number 1, answer is 35. And how many signed up only for an English class? That is 20 students. And how many signed up for math or English? So totally 35 plus 50 plus 20. How many students are there? 35 plus 50 plus 20. So 105 students. How many students signed up for math and English? That is 105 students out of 150. So 150 out of 150, only 105 students are signed up for English and maths. So remaining 45. Remaining 45, that is your universal set. That is your universal set. You have to mention in the universal region. That is 45 students. So now, how many signed up for neither math nor English? So now, how many signed up for neither math nor English? That is 45. So 45 students signed up for neither math nor English. That is 45. So this is your Venn diagram. For every question, you have to write the Venn diagram and you have to mention the shaded part. For first question, how many signed up for only for maths class? That is 35. You just shade only this region, 35 region. And second question, how many signed up only for an English class? So again, you have to write the Venn diagram, same diagram, and the shaded part is different for second question. And how many signed up for math or English? So total 105. You have to shade entire this region. And last question, how many signed up for neither math nor English? That is 45. So except this circle, you can shade this universal set region, that is 45 region. So this is your Venn diagram for two elements. Very simple, easiest concept. First, understand the concept, understand the logic of the Venn diagram. So easily you can construct Venn diagram. So in my next session, I will discuss 3 elements in Venn diagram. Thank you.